What's up guys and welcome back to the episode of Trying to Top 1000 into Hunter Classic. Today we're on Leaderboard, running down the river a little bit. We're starting with a fox right here. This one is a male, so there's definitely a decent chance for it to be pretty good. I'm hoping we can start this off pretty well and then hopefully set the tone for the whole video with that fox. And yep, overall I still have the higher graphics settings here. I think it looks pretty good actually. Still, thankfully the map is wide open, but this fox, however, 19.5, not really big at all. So hopefully it does not actually set a tone for the hunt, and there's some good stuff coming up. Next up we got this pretty decent sized Roe Deer, 130 to 180. Now obviously it's not gonna be like anything crazy like being over 200, but still not a bad score estimate at all. I was kind of, trying to line up a shot here on the run, but it just kept trotting in, so just took a shot here and it was really close. Thankfully drop shot it. Now Roe Deer kind of run away, even if you double lung them, so preferably, go for a neck shot, heart shot, maybe double lung then, intestine like here, but this one was neck bone. 139, not a bad deer at all, but also not great. Now this is a sight to behold, two very nice red deer stacks right behind each other. I'm using the 7mm bullpup here because obviously one of them will eventually spook, drop the first one and got kinda lucky there in the second one that it just ran into the rock, ridge, whatever. There's another one running away back there, but that one's not as good. Tried to line up a shot, couldn't do it. Now here's the first of the two red deer, both looking obviously very impressive here. I'm definitely very happy with both of them, no matter what they end up scoring. And this one is a very nice 243 score, nearly 244, just barely on the edge there. 78 gem as well, not bad at all. Now at the start here I tried to maybe see if I can line up like a double trophy shot where you could see both of them, but couldn't do it sadly, so I just kind of went out of the trophy shot mode and decided I'll take a trophy shot of the second one because the first one was kind of in a weird position. I mean, they both are, to be honest, but I don't know, I just was feeling a little bit more the second one, and it was in fact the correct choice because this one is bigger. Now it's not much bigger at all, just by a single point, but it's still bigger nonetheless. And I decided to wait for the rain to dissipate so I can take a nice trophy shot, so I think it looks pretty good at the end. Now we have this wood grouse right here, and it's not going to be anything too impressive score-wise. However, I am shooting this one mainly for the mission, which is, shoot a male wood grouse with a crossbow, so, any kind of score would make this. And yep, it ran away there for a second because it just hit the wing and not the actual, like, the big body. There's a Roe Deer running away in the background, but that one, as far as I remember, was either a female or not a big one at all. And yep, not, a good score by any means, but it's a nice objective completed, and we need one more female one to finish this mission up. Now we have this nice little brown bear standing right there. It's just perfectly positioned to take a nice shot on it, and got a spot on it, 23 to 29, so decent score estimate definitely, and dropped it instantly, hit the double lungs. Some stuff running away, but none of it really mattered. Now up to 29 is definitely not a bad score estimate whatsoever. Hit the double lung in this one, so it dropped instantly. 4 or 5 kilograms, also pretty heavy. 26.4 is definitely a decent score, nothing too out of the ordinary, but the nice 101 gem, so that's definitely a big payout right there as well. Got a red deer stack, and I'm in a pretty good looking one as well. Now I kind of wanted to get a score estimate up there for you guys, but it was getting a little close, so got it like this, 220 to 270. Now my current personal best is a 274, so this one sadly can't beat it. Or at the same time, I guess it's kind of nice that my PB is pretty decent, but this stag as well, same as the last ones, in the lower 240 range, which definitely makes for a good stag, but nothing too crazy here. Got another decent sized Roe Deer coming in, 130 to 185. Definitely not bad at all. And again, they just trot in right close to you. There was something that ran away there in the background, but doesn't really matter. 29 kilograms, not too heavy, so yeah, 140. It did come in very close to the lower score estimate here, but still not bad at all. And now for the Roe Deer that I'm sure I actually put in the title. I haven't written the title yet, but I'm sure I'm gonna put that in. 215 to 265. That's an absolutely great score estimate. It goes up to 265, which in theory, if it would make close to that, it would be rank number 1 on the leaderboard. But sadly enough, right here, it's definitely a good score, but this is not ranked number 1. Now, decided to obviously take a trophy shot as it is still somewhere in the top 100. I'm pretty sure it's in the lower 60s or high 60s, maybe early 70s right now. Not sure, but definitely not bad at all. Got this fairly good score estimate, the wood grouse here. Now, I still don't have the score estimate unlocked, which is kind of crazy because I feel like I've been spotting them plenty. Now, in the background there was a red deer stag that ran away. It looked pretty decent when I look back on the recording, so I will be tracking that down and you guys see that one too. But yeah, up back there's a few red deer stags. None of them look too crazy, like definitely no 60s to 70s, none of that, but we'll still call them him, obviously. Alright, here's one of the red deer stags that you just saw. This one is not bad at all. There's a very small one there on the left, but obviously that one is very small compared to this one. Just gonna take the crossbow here. Thankfully, just stood still right there perfectly, took it down. Now, I could have just, stopped here, called in the rest of those, maybe got one more stag, some GM, and maybe a little bit of hunter score, but honestly, I was just wanted to show off the scout right here. 216 kilograms and just barely made the 200 mark here, so not bad. 61 GM, we'll definitely take it. This is the red deer that actually ran away earlier. I looked back on the recording and it looked pretty decent. Now 195 to 245 is not a bad score estimate, but at the same time it's really not that good. And the sky right here does have a small frame, so it's definitely going to be way closer to that 195 than it's going to be to the 245. And yep, 214, so not bad, obviously. Nice GM, but I'm not sure if it was worth tracking down this guy. Alright, here's another red deer stack. This one is very much bigger than the last one though again. 195, 245, same score estimate, but definitely higher scoring now. This time there's a bunch of other stuff coming in, so we will be calling in that first before we look at the score right here. Got a few extra harvests, one stag, some cows, but nothing crazy here. 217. I did say it was going to be definitely a lot bigger, but I just completely misjudged the size. Finally got a female wood grouse coming in. Now this took a long time. I'm sure I spooked at least 2 or 3 of them. I think this is my 4th attempt at making a clip of this. And obviously, since you're seeing it this time, I do succeed in shooting it. Now, I don't know why it took me so long to do this. It's just, obviously, they are quite a lot rarer actually than the male version of it. And they are definitely a little bit more scaredy cats, they do spook quite easily, but this one thankfully got close enough where I had no issues at all hitting it. They are quite small and blend in pretty well within the grass, so that's definitely not helping. But yeah, obviously small score, pretty much no gem at all, but mission student and master completed. Got another brown bear up there. Gonna first get the nestle spot on it. Now score estimate pretty decent, 22 to 28, not as big as some other score estimates we've had, but not bad at all. Gonna line up my shot right here, and I hit it. At first I thought I kinda messed up my shot, but it did go down pretty fast right here, just barely can see it, so it definitely was a single lung shot, so gonna track that down real quick. Alright, and here's the bear, pretty decent size score, 24.5. Nothing too great though, but 83 gem is definitely not bad at all. And we got a few more things out here. This bear right here, which is, just a female, but not a bad score estimate actually, and a somewhat okay sized red deer. Now, I decided to just finish it up here since these two will be the last kills of the hunt. Decided to just take out the 7 of them here. Took a quick look around everything I could see, and I just decided to pop this red deer here. Nice and little one tap. Had one more bullet in there, so I was like, I don't want to take another one bullet into the next hunt. That's just unnecessary weight. And since there was that bear still slowly trotting away, not even running, I think you could call that, and there was nothing else that was really piquing my interest, I just decided to why not give that one a shot as well. And hit it pretty decently in test and shot, and it went down pretty fast. And here is the two animals, this Red Deer stag. Just barely made the 200 scoreline here with 208. Now, for me, I'd usually say starting 200, they are pretty decent sized. Anything below that is quite small, and anything starting 240, 250 is actually pretty good. And obviously, 270s, 260s is absolutely huge. 22.8, so not too big, but since it's a female, we'll still take it. Alright, we're gonna be ending today's episode on rank 2383, which means we gained 21 ranks, as well as a hunter score of 21,910, which means we gained a pretty good amount of 130 hunter score, and overall, I say pretty successful and got some nice gems, some nice animals. So thank you for watching, I'll see you next time, and bye bye.